fake. They don't. Nick Forbes don't even know how much I make. The fuck? No cap. Stop listening to the goofy ass. Hear from me. I ain't even been on. I got a lot to say. Demetrius Andrade, auto-tune, squeaky talking motherfucker. I smack the fuck. Play with me in person. Go to Wilder Fight. I'll see you at Wilder Fight. If you real, go to Wilder Fight. I'll meet you at Wilder Fight. Let's turn up at Wilder Fight. Wilder Fury. Let's turn up. Jacobs, whoever want to fight me, go to Wilder Fight. And I'm going to pick you out the day of the fight. Fuck. Stop playing with me. I'm the champ. Big champ shit. You know what I mean? Hey, big champ shit. Stop playing with me. Yeah, tell them that. Tell them I said that. So y'all can see that the champ do what y'all do. We all the same. We all humans. You know what I mean? Alright, I'll see y'all later, man. Ain't nobody on it. Y'all add all them motherfuckers. Tell what's his name? Eddie Hearns to call Al Heyman. You know, fights, I don't do that shit. You put the shit together. So Eddie Hearns. Yo, Eddie boy. Bitch, call Al. Stop calling me. The fucking look like I don't fucking make fights, you stupid ass queer. You make the fights.
Wow, Jermall Charlo rips Eddie Hearn, calls out Demetrius Andrade, and even Jacobs. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It definitely helps my channel and helps us continue to grow. Appreciate everyone who's used it. You can also bundle ESPN Plus. Lots of great documentaries, sports shows, college football, UFC pay-per-view, Top Rank. You can bundle that ESPN Plus with Hulu, with Disney Plus. One low rate of $12.99 for all three apps, and that's $12.99 a month. And it helps the channel. Now, Jermall Charlo, you seen the clip at the beginning. He had a lot to say, and I just want to talk about a few of the things. He called out Demetrius Andrade. He was obviously on an Instagram live. Someone mentioned Andrade. What about Andrade? And he said, yeah, squeaky voice, auto-tune. He don't want to fight, or he said something to this effect. I'm just going to paraphrase because the video is at the beginning. You can rewatch it if you need. And he says, if you real, meet me at Wilder Fury. I'll be there. And if you really talking about what you're talking about and keep mentioning me and calling me out and all that, show up, pull up. You know, that's basically what he's saying. I'll be there, and then whatever it is going to be. And he says, all the people mentioning me, he said, Jacobs, he can come too. All y'all, pull up. I'm going to be there. That's next week. Obviously, it's a big fight, so he kind of did that call out. Then he proceeds to go in on Eddie Hearns. He said, yeah, we don't play that, Eddie Hearns. He said, Eddie boy. And he said, it was funny. He started ripping Eddie Hearns and said that basically, he said, bitch, stop calling me. I'm not my own promoter. Well, he didn't say I'm not my own promoter. He just says that's not how the fight's going to get done, and that's not going to happen. You put it together and then present it to me. You go call Al. Call Al. Stop trying to deal with me. Stop hitting me up. Call Al. You know the procedure. You know the protocol. Listen, another L for old media. Like I told you, there's a lot of clout chasing going on in boxing. People calling out fights that they know aren't going to happen, and or they're calling out for fights that they're not even going through the correct procedural steps to get those fights. Like, you know, it's just a lot of people mentioning, and really I'm noticing it with the PBC guys. I hear Gervonta, his name being mentioned by several people, Charlo, Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, but these fights aren't happening. And there's a procedure and a process to everything. So Eddie Hearn, he said that, oh, we offered him, first he said he offered Charlo Andrade fight, massive money, and he said it was on Instagram. Then he did a video with seconds out later on, and he shows the email, and he's like, you know, his thumbs over the amount that they offered him, so there's no confirmation on what was even offered. And he's showing an email. I thought it was on Instagram, but now you offered him this money in email, you know. So you got to look for the forked tongue stuff and the slippery double talk from Eddie Hearn's. Recently, Canelo, his promoter Oscar De La Hoya, who it sounds like they're beefing right now. De La Hoya says they offered Charlo so much money and somebody turned it down, but I don't think it was Charlo. But De La Hoya wouldn't tell who turned it down, or says he doesn't know who turned it down. Listen, it's the same game, it's the same politics, and I guess Charlo got fed up with it, and you know, he exposed it and he ripped him. Like, you know, people keep mentioning my name and saying this and that, but yo, that's, you know how to make the fight. If you want to make a fight with me, call Al and we'll see, you know, what the next step is. But they're trying to slant and shame his name like he don't want the fights, and he's been calling for top fights like Canelo. He's been calling out for the Triple G fight. These are some of the guys that old media says are the best, and they definitely have been on pay-per-view and stuff like that. So why not see these fights? So let me know what you guys think of Charlo's rant. I knew this would come at some point. Either somebody's going to ask him about it, or something like this would happen on his Instagram live. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, it's just too much clout chasing going on in boxing, where people are mentioning and trying to, it's like the blame game. Fights aren't happening on DAZN, and they just want to point the finger and explain why they didn't happen, so they're looking for a fall guy. And Charlo says, I'm not that one. Like, you know how to get in touch with my people if you want to make a fight. Stop calling me. Don't try to go. And I told, this is literally what I told you guys, new media. I told you, I said, why would Eddie Hearn be going through the fighter? You know, we heard this with Top Rank. They said they wanted Crawford and Danny Garcia, but they contacted Danny Garcia and Angel Garcia. It's like, what part of the game is this where promoters who have been in the business for quite some time, or grew up around the business like Eddie Hearn's, been in the business like Bob Arum, why are you offering the fighters and their individual teams the fights? Because you're not getting what you want. You think you're going to circumvent Al Heyman, and these guys aren't loyal. They don't have, you know, they're going to betray and work out side deals even though they're contracted to different things. It sounds stupid. So it sounds like promoters, they want to make, they want to make big fights, and they know Al Heyman has a good stable, and you know, they're getting mad because they can't get what they want on their term, and these aren't guys that they have signed, so they're trying to exclude Al and go around him, and that's just not how business is conducted. It doesn't, you know, maybe you have to come more humbly. Like, instead of thinking your fighter's going to get 50-50, maybe you have to take 40 and then the other person gets 60 because you're not in a position of power or leverage. So let me know what you guys think. Charlo speaks out. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.